Hi there, it's Vincent here with Electra Cloud, the easier, better, and faster electrical CAD software. In this video, I'll show you a quick tour of Electra Cloud. The very first thing you want to do is to sign in. And once you do that, you'll see the dashboard. Here on the left side, you'll see your personal and team dashboards. Meanwhile, on the right side is where all your templates, drawings, and stencils are shown. Have you created any teams? Let me show you. Select this Add button next to the team label, and here you can change the name of the team. In Electra Cloud, you can invite your team members, clients, or other stakeholders via email. With teams, all the drawings, symbols, and stencils are easily shared to anyone and accessible anywhere, anytime. Now let's get started. To start a new drawing, click on Create New Drawing. Or you can simply right-click anywhere and click New Drawing. To open a drawing, hover to your drawing and click Open. You can also use the search bar to find drawings, templates, and even folders. On Electra Cloud, you can share your drawing with others for more collaboration. You can share drawings through emails or links. As you can see, a new drawing is created here. First of all, let's rename it. Good to go. With Electra Cloud, you can import your DXF or DWG files and edit them directly. Here, I am importing a DXF drawing. And it's really easy to make my own changes with Electra Cloud. It's easy as that. Now the Electra Cloud editor is divided into a few sections. Let's start from the top. This is where you'll see the styling and formatting options. And moving on to the left side is the stencils and plugins section. And on the right is the drawing area and the properties bar. And lastly, on the bottom is the page settings. Now in your drawing, one of the first things you want to do is to place a title block. Open the title block stencil, and you can find various types of title blocks. Just simply drag one and drop it onto your drawing. It's easy as that. If our title blocks aren't to your liking, you can always create your own title block here. Alright, let's get to know symbols better. The first thing is to drag and drop a symbol onto the drawing. We can change the symbol's orientations by right-clicking on the symbols. As you can see, simply right-clicking and selecting vertical, the reference and descriptions will automatically be positioned correctly. You may place the reference or description anywhere you like by simply dragging the yellow control handle. In Electra Cloud, you can search for symbols and it's very easy to use. Just simply click on the search bar and then enter a keyword. Let's try searching for a motor. You can see the results shown here, and then you can click on it to show more. You can also save the symbol search to create a stencil as your own by clicking this icon here. Let's have a bit of demonstration for Electra's intelligent numbering. Now here I dragged and dropped a symbol of this circuit breaker onto the drawing, and I'll drop another. You'll see that the reference name is automatically numbered from MCB1 to MCB2. When I'm duplicating a symbol, pressing CTRL and dragging it, Electra Cloud will automatically number them from MCB2 to MCB3. If you prefer to use your own custom numbering, select the symbol you want and change the reference name to say Test1. Then you will duplicate this symbol. You'll see that the copied symbol will be named based on the next sequential number. So voila, here's Test2. The intelligent numbering works on wires too. Next up, we move on to cross-reference information in Electra Cloud. Right-click on any symbol and then choose Edit Reference, and Electra will list all the symbols that you have in your drawing. On the left side of the window, you'll see all the references that you have in your drawing. You can filter these by their page's name. While on the right, you'll see symbols under the selected references. Just click on any symbol here and Electra will show you exactly where it is located. If you ever wanted to monitor your symbols on your drawing, you can use the auto location symbol. Just drag one of those onto your drawing, and then right click, and then select Locate Reference, and then just select the reference you want to monitor. I'm going for the reference C1. And now here you see that it will automatically list all the symbols for the reference. If you ever add in another contact and gave it the reference C1, you'll see that it will automatically add in another contact here for this reference. Delete that new contact, it will also automatically be deleted. Symbols in Electra can also have automatic pin names. Here, let me show you. So when we drop a normally open contact, you'll see that it is allocated to pins 13 and 14. But if we drop another one and change the reference to R1, you can see that Electra automatically assigns pin numbers 23 and 24 to the new contact. So what happened? Electra will always try to automatically assign pin names to the next available pin set. You can always change the pin names by just right-clicking on a symbol and select Set Pin Names. And here you can set the pin names that you want. Moving on, one of the most powerful things about symbols in Electra is that they have inheritance. For example, we have a contactor here, and we'll set its brand as Siemens. Right-click on a symbol and select Edit Reference, then select Component and type in Siemens as the brand. Click Save and close it. Okay, so now we have set our brand for contactor to Siemens, and when we duplicate this symbol, the new contactor will have Siemens as the brand because of inheritance. Don't believe me? Just right-click, Edit Reference, then Component, then you can see that the brand is actually Siemens. Although Electra Cloud has a huge list of symbols, you may want to create your own symbols, and creating one is a breeze. Just simply draw your own graphics and add a connection point here. Or just press Ctrl and click where you want to place the connection point. These connection points are for you to connect wires easily later. Then select all of them and group them together. Next up, click on Create Symbol here and edit it however you want. Change their references, their symbol names, and choose which stencil to save to. Here we save it to a new stencil. You can also assign pin names by clicking on the Pin Names tab. Here we assign the pin names 1 and 2. After clicking OK, Electra automatically assigns data and intelligence to the symbols. It will be saved to the left side of the editor here. And now you can just drag and drop your newly created symbol onto your drawing without creating the symbols all over again. As you can see, Electra automatically numbers your new symbol, and it behaves just like any other symbol in Electra. Electra was built with team collaborations, and therefore you can share your stencils to teams or other projects. Just simply select on this three-dotted menu, Share Stencil, and you can share to the teams that you have created. It's really easy as that. Now your team members will have access to your newly created stencil. Let's move on to wires. When you drag and drop a wire, the name will be shown by default. Now you can edit this, or you can even hide it by right-clicking and selecting accordingly. Electra is programmed to detect the wires that you want to connect to, and will automatically rename them. Here, let me show you. Even when you connect a wire to a different wire, it will change the name without needing you to type it out. Connection dots are also automatic. For example, when I pull on a wire, the connection dot will be hidden. Or when connected to a wire, it will be shown. And when connected to the ends of wires, it will be hidden again. Depending on how you connect wires in Electra, it will automatically straighten. For example, if I were to extend this wire over here, you can see that Electra automatically straightens all of your wires connected here. Just like if I pull this contact down, the wires will move consistently. If you're using 90-degree wires, when you drag them, you can see that Electra will also automatically adjust them for consistent behavior. and when you pull them back, they will also automatically adjust it. All of these designed just to ensure that you get to create your circuits even faster. When you've connected a series of wires, changing any wire name will make Electra apply the same changes to all wires connected. To extend a wire to another page, place a source wire link onto the wire. Then place a target wire link on another page. Then just simply double click to pair them up. You can see that the wire names will automatically propagate too. Creating and duplicating circuits is easy. It's simply just copy and paste. Let's try it out. Over here we have a direct online motor circuit and we select all of them. Press Ctrl C to copy and press Ctrl V to paste. Electra will ask you to confirm symbol and wire names. This is because our main power line is called R3, S3 and T3, so we do not want that to be renamed. To keep their original names, we select them here on this page. The rest looks good, so click OK, then drag the entire copied circuit and drop it at the position wanted. Electra's design of renaming all of your wires and symbols to proper names saves you a lot of time and also avoids errors. Even when I paste the same circuit again, Electra will also do the same thing. And voila! We have quickly created 3 direct online circuits, all correctly named. All of this just by copying and pasting them. Commonly used circuits could also be saved into a stencil, so that they can be used on multiple projects or even shared throughout the entire team. Start by creating a new stencil. Under Edit Stencil, enter a name and description. Here we put both the name and description as prefab. Start off by creating a circuit, then drag and drop it onto the stencil. Like this. You'll notice that the circuit will be gone from your drawing, but don't worry, you can always drag it out from the stencil. Now we drop the circuit again, and this time we let Electra rename everything for us. Then we continue to drop more circuits, and let AutoName do its work. And just like that, we've created multiple circuits extremely quickly, and without even much effort. Using and generating terminals? It's an easy task in Electra. Just drop the terminal symbols on your drawing. It will first turn red if it's not placed on a wire, and black when it is on one. To change the text position, just drag the yellow handle. Continue to place terminal symbols on your circuits. If you want to manually assign terminal numbering, simply type it in. Otherwise, for automated numbering, ignore the text for a moment. Once your circuit is completed, drop a terminal list symbol, right-click, select Generate Listing, then click Generate. You'll see that Electra automatically generates the entire listing, sorted by wire number. If you manually assign a terminal number, Electra will pick that up too. If required, drag and drop to reorder the terminal listing. Once that is done, drop a terminal block symbol onto the drawing. Drag the handles to ensure that it encapsulates all of your terminal listings. Then right-click on the terminal block symbol. Select Renumber Terminals and click OK. Electra will automatically number your terminal listing and have the same numbering reflected on the terminal symbols that was previously placed on wires. This happens over the entire document and over multiple pages. If you change the wire numbering, you'll see that Electra automatically updates these wire numbers on your terminal listing. And if you drag this terminal out and reorder your terminals, right-click on the terminal block and renumber the terminal again. You'll see that Electra automatically updates all changes on the wires and over multiple pages. To use stackable terminals, simply drag the terminal listing and ensure that it is aligned properly. Then drag the terminal block symbol to encapsulate them. Select right-click on the terminal block, then select Renumber Terminals. Electra is smart enough to understand stackable terminals and automatically assigns the proper numbering. This results in far fewer errors and provides you with incomparable productivity gains. After completing your circuits, click on Generate Layout, and you'll be able to generate a panel layout based on your schematics. You can cycle through all the symbols and ensure that you have assigned the proper components. If a component is included in the layout, You get to choose the layout symbols to be used as well as its dimension, as a single symbol can be used for multiple sizings. Clicking on Generate All and Electra will automatically generate all your panel layout symbols, and you only have to rearrange them. If you modify your schematics, generate the panel layout again, and Electra will automatically synchronize by adding or deleting your panel layout symbols. In Electra, in addition to a list of panel layout symbols, you also get a list of 3D layout symbols. These are the symbols that you can use on your front panel layout, and they look like real-world components, so you can make your panels look amazing. By now you know that every task in Electra is very easy. The same goes for report generating. Just simply drag the report symbol onto your drawing. Right-click and select Generate. Most reports come with options where you can show or hide certain fields. You can also drag on the handles to make the report smaller. In addition to that, all reports can be exported as TSV file formats where you can open in Excel. Try clicking on Export Report. This is where you can select and deselect the items to be exported. Then click OK. You can open the downloaded report and open in Excel, just like what I'm doing here. Well, that's about it for the quick demo. There will be more features and functionalities coming up, so stay tuned with us. Thanks for watching!